Sigma male versus alpha male. Sigma males and alpha males can share a lot of the same personality traits, but there will always be some that make them completely different from each other. Here are 6 ways Sigma males are different from alpha males. Number 1. The value of silence. Alpha males are typically the type to need a specific social environment to be able to function. They talk a lot and like when everyone is listening to them. They're good at putting on a show for their audience and perform at their highest level when a lot of people are watching them. In short, they are the type of men who are loud, and would never want to change. However, Sigma males are the complete opposite when it comes to this. They tremendously value being in solitude and can really appreciate a more quiet environment. They perform much better without being around a bunch of people, and would almost never do something in order to relieve some sort of public acknowledgement. Number 2. Being flexible versus being dominant. As we all know, alpha males are the type of men who have a compulsive need to compete and dominate their current environment. Therefore, in the workplace they tend to be very competitive and ambitious about being the best around. They typically don't perform too good in groups if they're not the leader or the center of attention. Sigma males, on the other hand, could care less about dominance or a social hierarchy for that matter. They would normally operate outside social structures and hierarchies in order to get the best possible results. Their viewpoints about people are more based on what the person's values are, and they don't view others as competition or as a threat. Sigma males are also the type of men who are more flexible when it comes to working as a team or even working for somebody else as long as they love the job. Number 3. Social validation. Most people often see alpha males as the dominant leaders in their established social hierarchy. But, in order for them to remain or become a true alpha, they need to know what game it is they're playing and become the absolute best at it to make it to the top. These are the type of men who place the total sense of self-worth and value from their position of dominance over other competitors. This is another reason why Sigma males are different than alpha males, because this type of social validation means nothing to them. They don't care to be part of any kind of social games. They are also the type who are not concerned about how people view them at all, because their self-worth comes from their own values, and knowing themselves. Number 4. Their needs to belong. Alpha males are only true alpha males when they're actually leading the pack or at the top of their social hierarchy. They need other people and social construct in order to lead and dominate others. This actually constrains alpha males to act a certain way and interact with certain people, even if it's not who they truly are. Sigma males don't define themselves in this type of way and can be a complete loner, not relying on anyone at all. This allows them to feel a sense of social freedom and act as they please. Number 5. Humility. Because alpha males like to tie their self-worth to society perception, they always feel the need to showcase their personalities and everything they've ever achieved. Even if it was a lifetime ago. They like to talk about themselves mostly, and brag about everything they've ever done that could make the rest of the people around believe them to be the alpha. Sigma males are also different when it comes to this, because their main focus will always lie mostly on the job itself rather than the social standards. All they care about is being okay with themselves for the amount of effort they put in. Number 6. Perception. Most people view alpha males as being aggressive, very opinionated, competitive, and a person who stays alive. This leads people to believe they crave attention and only really do things to receive social validation. Sigma males can be a little harder to read for most people. Maybe this is because a lot of people aren't even aware of what Sigma males are. Sigma males are viewed as being independent thinkers, lone wolves. They have many of the same traits as alpha, but is still very different from them. They can be good listeners but still state their point eloquently. They try their best to abstain from immediate judgment of others, but still a good judge of character because of their observation and listening skills. They don't crave leadership or to be dominant, but will still be capable of handling it if needed.